Hello and welcome to the Hunt Banish Extract podcast, the podcast that'll get you all the ho-ho-hos early this Christmas. I am your host, the Drunken Bard, aka DJ, and with me are three of my beautiful co-hosts today, Sleepy Weasel, aka Tyler.
I'm back for host.
Sir Kaiser, aka Richard.
I can't quite grow a beard, so I can't quite be Santa Claus. So, a good enough one. Well, it's not white,
And the patron saint of 3 stars, aka Rat329.
The patron saint of 3 hoes, if you will.
Oh my god.
Ho, ho, ho. Yep.
I think we should talk to your wife about that.
We should talk to Krytek about how we got Post Malone instead of an actual Christmas. Nah, it's all right. So, off to a nice start with this event. It's actually pretty solid from the first impressions of it. I thought it was going to be a little more jarring than it was. It seems to blend a little more in. I mean, other than Post Malone's name plastered literally on the front of it. But I've actually been
started on it plastered everywhere.
Literally on all the guns, all the skins. Oh man, it's it's nothing but pretty much just advertising Post Malone.
Yeah, no joke. If you look at the silenced Sparks pistol skin, there's 7 PMs for Post Malone on both sides of it, and 1 on the falling block mechanism to reload it. So there's 15 Post Malones on a single gun skin that's about the size of my hand.
Maybe Post is the kind of guy to forget his own name, and he wants to be constantly reminded.
Best game.
I mean,
best game.
I forget my name too, so I get it. But
legitimately, Post Malone's a cool dude. No shade against that guy.
Yeah.
And that's not to say I'm not enjoying the event when it doesn't crash my PC. It's fantastic when it works.
Litany of... What's up?
Well, I was just going to say that, you give Krytek about a week and then you have bugs galore. But, I guess this day and age, you make it so bugs come with the patches as well.
Yep.
Instead of just waiting a week. They're just like, Christmas came early, you son of a bitch.
Now try and figure out a way around these bugs. Each patch with all the bugs is sort of a feature at this point. We just get a new way to play the game, or don't, rather.
Don't. Yeah.
You'd think that our Oracle, David Fifield, would know how to get around all of these since he's the one that sees into the future.
All right.
What a lovely guy.
So a bug I've been running
Shameless
into.
Plug.
a bug that I've been running into. I don't know if you guys have seen this. If I play Bounty Clash, I cannot use Darksight, like ever. I don't know why.
Lovely.
Yeah.
That is not one that I run into, and I'm scared that that's going to be the next bug that I hit.
Like I can run it just fine if I'm in normal bounty hunt, but not a Bounty Clash, even after I get the bounty. So it's definitely not very cool.
Unfortunate. Well, gentlemen, while we're running this event, what guns are we running? What are we taking?
Dog, I am just trying to survive. I have been getting my cheeks clapped so hard. I've been taking just the normal cheap Winfields because I can't survive.
Sir, I want some more.
He's like, I can't fucking do it anymore, guys. This is bullshit.
The game has stuck me in 4 stars, and I've been stuck there, and then it's just the game
must be fucking nice.
Bitch,
I dropped to 2 stars.
So basically, Tyler and Wright, you're saying you guys haven't had much of an experience.
No, we have. I think the event is great.
When it doesn't crash my PC.
I've just been
How
playing
often is that?
booty cheeks, so I'm just not playing good.
Yeah, it's roughly the first 1 to 3 games that I attempt to play every time that I play it. It just hard locks my whole system, and I have to hard reset it.
Did you try not putting your PC on the heater?
It's never
His
on a
PC
heater.
is a heater.
I'm just
Lies.
Oh my gosh.
Well, kind of with this event, funny enough, I hate the whole I kind of described it to Bard basically as with Post Malone plastering his name on it. Well, not him. Crytek's did that, not him. But it's just like taking all his ideas, and as a partner, I was just like, really, do we need to do that? But lo and behold, I was super surprised. I had a big old fucking grin the whole time I was playing. And I was like, so like, just like, okay, you know, Uncanny Valley Post Malone's here, but it's here to stay, so I'm gonna treat it like Fortnite in regards to like, who fucking cares about the lore anymore?
But on the upside, the Springfield is back, baby.
Yep.
Well, it's funny that you say that. I lost my train of thought. Oh, real quick though, because I still have this in my mind,
Just
because
wanted to
Tyler
throw
gave me
that out.
Tyler gave me a skin idea, because since the cheap Winnie C, or what is it, Frontier C as it's called now, it's fucking they need like a skin called like you're broke or something, and it's just like the most dilapidated Winfield.
It's just a pipe pistol
Broken.
from Fallout.
Hell yeah.
Well, you talk about the Springfield. Something that I've been running, getting back to loadouts, is I've brought the Sparks back this Prestige, and with that new trait, like that is a beast. Like it was before, but like that thing slaps harder than I get slapped when you kiss me under the mistletoe, you know?
Oh my god.
You want some slaps with their kisses? That's kind of crazy, man.
Well, that exact trait is one of the traits that I have been so happy that they added, because that one actually is well balanced, and not only that,
Because it's not on every weapon.
well,
Yep.
it's going to be. I believe there were rumors of it being on the Martini, which that's fine, and the Maynard Sniper, which I don't necessarily like that one, but well, it remains to be seen.
Do you want rage quits, Crytek? Because that's how you get rage quits.
They already have like 1 million rage quits.
What's one more?
Right.
They're like, we're gonna make the quick time event twice as fast.
But is that pretty much what you were running, Rat, when you said is just Springfield?
The Springfield.
Oh no, I've actually been I've been trying to figure out the crossbow a little bit better, because God, I suck with it.
So you're practicing. I get you.
So with the Sparks, I a lot of times have been taking Revive Bolt with Dragon's Bolt as well, and that's pretty nice.
Still
You
question
heal
why it
and you
exists.
steal HP. I see.
Burn
But I've had so many moments where I've just like saved the team, and then we end up winning. It's awesome. And when I, of course, tell my teammates I'm reviving them first.
See,
Right.
you're playing it wrong. You're supposed to burn your teammates and revive the enemies.
Yeah.
Well, I
Duh.
tried to revive the enemies, but the bug didn't work.
But I've been mostly running. I started running the Martini again because I forgot how much I love the Martini riposte. That thing is absolute heaven. And
Piece of
I've
big
been
and
trying.
brush.
Oh yeah, of course it is. That's the only. Sorry, Nino. I like your skin, okay, but Bing and Brash is just so sexy. I love that freaking skin.
It is a nice skin.
Well, and I've been trying out specifically the subsonic ammo on everything I can possibly take it on. And besides the fact that it feels like every rifle becomes a long pistol at that point with much less bullet drop, technically, it's not that bad. It has just as much penetration as a regular bullet. And if you're really good, if you get really good with pistol headshots, the subsonic ammo is no problem. You just have a long pistol at that point, and it gives you extra ammo, and it's dirt cheap. This is one of the ammo types custom that I am okay with, because it's like, okay, it's not an advantage, and it's just a reduction in your gun volume. I like it. I actually do. I like it. Maybe that's controversial. Maybe people hate the fucking ammo type, but God, I've been having a good time with it.
Which one?
No, I don't hate the ammo type. I just hate the
subsonic.
Martini.
I think it's fine.
Doesn't seem to change much, if I'm being honest. I put it on a Sparks, and I got a headshot the first game I took it in.
That's what I mean. Is like if you can headshot with a pistol, it's the same thing basically, unless you have put it on a pistol, in which case it's 1 to 2 business days and you'll hit your target.
I like
Roughly.
that description.
And if you put it on
But,
the
like-
martini, it takes like twice as long because it already has such a shit
I
velocity.
don't think Martini has it yet, does it?
I'm not sure.
I know
I don't think
Sparks
so.
does.
Let's hope that
The
it
Sparks
doesn't,
is
'cause
really
it's-
nice because like Sparks already shoots at a very high velocity as it is. So the subsonic doesn't bring it down too bad.
No. Any other thoughts on loadouts? Anything else you guys are taking? Maybe you tried the shredder out.
The shredder.
Oh, I did try the shredder.
I have not tried it. I've only
But-
came across it once, like fought against it, and it was very scary.
Do we
First
want to
time I
talk
used it,
about?
I wiped a
Oh.
duo with a single shot.
Nice.
Nice. Do we want to talk about the elephant in the room with the shredder or not yet?
Not just yet.
Not just yet. All right. It's fun though. It's really fun. Super fun.
Should have made it
new
shoot giant
weapon.
elephants.
Seriously.
Well, I'm so glad that Blade Mancer doesn't work with it because that was my first thought. As I was like, oh god, does it
Yeah,
work with this
that's-
piece of shit?
I was like, why did
Oh,
they
that
add
would've
Blade
been
Mancer with the
so
shredder?
broken.
What?
Well,
It's okay. They like breaking their game.
I'm sorry. I might catch fly. Well, I'll get to it in a little bit. But Blade Mancer, I got beef with that fucking thing right now, just because I think it's cheap as shit. But with the elephant in the room, now we'll bring it up real quick since it is right on the subject of the Blade Mancer. That fucking change as they progressed and made it a weekly to 9 points
What
instead of nerfing the fucking gun. Don't
The
you remember this?
hell is wrong with you?
Right, because it's like people are already having a rough time unlocking it at 5 points, and we're talking about
Mhm.
people that they don't play this game that often, and they certainly aren't having a very good time because everybody's got a shredder already, so they get killed. And now you want them to unlock it with 9 points? What the fuck? I know you were vain enough to put your face in the game fight field, but you were clearly not capable of making weeklies, or whoever at Crytek's doing it. Stop.
Now hold on here, hold on.
It's
You're
time to
saying
stop.
that they decided to make something cost more to try and balance it. This being the same group of people who looked at the uppercut and said, "Yeah, it's too good. Let's just raise its cost to 400 instead of balancing it more." And you're surprised by this poor decision?
Well, not exactly. Like I
Not
said,
surprised.
it's so funny that Fifield waited to put his face into the game until he got a celebrity to put alongside it. Like, look, guys, I'm as cool as Post. But beside the point is with the uppercut. Holy fucking shit! I am so tired of those goddamn people that keep getting this thing nerfed because it got 3 bullets taken out. The bullet drop is fucking atrocious. And the damage was reduced to not even kill somebody missing a small bar. What more do you want from this fucking thing?
Yeah,
Why not just-
honestly, I don't even see people running it anymore, like ever.
I don't either. It's so fucking neutered that you don't touch the Dolch because God forbid your precious little baby leaves the game, but let's kill the fucking pocket rifle because skills rewarded with that gun. Well, fuck you.
Yeah, I agree. The uppercut is like, especially with people who have spent like actual real money on some of those uppercut skins. Like,
Yep.
I don't know. Like, I think that's kind of a poor choice. I think they're still trying to find the sweet spot though, so I don't think it's here to stay like what it is, honestly.
But-
Especially with all the changes they're making. Whether they're gonna make good or bad changes, I don't know. But still.
I do got to give Fifield some credit, though. He doesn't think he's as cool as Post because Post got 2 whole hunters. He got a cardboard cutout in a box.
You
I
know,
mean, what would you
Well-
rather have? Come on, I'm just kidding.
I would rather be in the box, you know.
but no, like seriously, I wonder how some of the partners feel because they chose for their partner skin to be on that uppercut. Calamity and oh gosh,
Yeah.
his name escapes me right now. Delaney, Lord James
Mhm.
Delaney.
Mm-hmm.
And now they're just like, well, fuck my gun, I guess.
Yeah. Hey, Crytek, can we have partner skins?
No.
We're gonna be the lamp.
Oh my god. This early in. Okay. Well, I want to talk
No,
a
I
bit
just
more about.
wanted to be a dick. I'm sorry.
I have a
Yeah.
hunter that just has like 2 lamps hanging from his belt. They're completely useless. They're just there.
Well, okay.
So real quick
Go ahead.
before we move on, I just wanted to say that like The problem isn't that you necessarily nerfed the shredder. The problem is that your base game keeps changing, and when you add new shit, the way you balance it is mess with the new shit. When your base game is what needs to be the consistency. So, like, make your base game so all the traits and everything is somewhat balanced, and then add random
Then
shit to
add
the
your stuff.
events, and then mess with the new stuff. But like, you're adding this crazy thing to an event, and then you're saying you can't use it, and you're saying it's going away. What are you doing? Let me use it. Let me get killed by it. I don't care. I want to see that thing obliterate for a couple months.
I disagree. It was running rampant. I think they did the right thing. At least making
to
it
a
less
degree.
making it less available. The cost change was wild, but I think the reduced ammo pool was good enough. I don't think
Ammo pool was good. Yes, I agree with that
Or-
change, but the fact of just making it so it doesn't show up as often is just like you make this cute little thing, this cute murder machine, and then you're like, oh, you can't use it as
You're gonna
much.
gatekeep it.
You're
Cute's
gonna
a word.
Hold on.
gatekeep it. Yeah,
They
and
could
that's
also
just not the way it is.
They also could do, the other intelligent thing and just make it not able to be extracted with.
That's
Keep
Yeah.
the world weapon.
Why not?
I agree
The
with
runes, the rune excuse. The rune excuse that they use that you can't use
Blade
what was it?
Mancer.
Blade Mancer, exactly.
Right.
So,
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
finish your thought.
I was just gonna say, with all the balance changes, like, if you're trying to add new stuff to make it funner, don't try to mess with it too much that you take out the fun. That's what I was saying. I was having a great time, and even though I didn't use it all the time, like I used Sparks Subsonic, I was having a great time when I did see it.
Well, and okay, not to linger on this shredder too much, but
Mhm.
obviously a world weapon was a great idea. That was actually one that we theorized about.
Yep.
But like Rat said, the fact that you can leave with the fucking thing, it better disappear after the event. I don't want that thing hidden in the game, please.
There were people that were hoarding like 7 or 8 of them after a couple of rounds, and then they would go in as a full 3-stack into Bounty Clash.
Oh, it
With a
doesn't work.
3-stack of
That mode
fucking-
is so sweat, man.
Well, I know, but they'd go in, and this was before they like reduced the number of explosive blades you got. I saw so many 3-stacks running the shredder with explosive blades.
Me, Penguin, and Bard did the same thing. That thing was so like we were kicking ass
Well,
in
that-
what's it called?
That didn't really count. That didn't really count because we got pinched so hard. We got shot in the back.
But like the sweat was like like we could taste it. Like it was in the air at that point.
Well, it doesn't help when one person's MMR drags everybody else in. I still don't understand it because when I'm hitting in the higher MMRs and then it just drags in all the 6 stars and it's like, thanks guys.
There's more 6 stars than 3 stars.
Yep, pretty much. But moving right the fuck
Mhm.
on because they also got like the Chuck no what the fuck is this? Chu Konu. I was totally gonna be on the fence about this weapon because I was like, it's pretty alright. It's only hip fire. Well, then, because everybody was theorizing explosive, and I was like, nah, there's no way they're gonna do that. Well, guess what they added to it? And is it as toxic as people think? Oh, absolutely. I hate that piece of shit. So
Yeah, they were like, we're gonna nerf the Dolch, and then we're gonna give us a hand crossbow Dolch.
well, okay, I wouldn't go that far. But I mean, the fact that it's a 2 slot is a little questionable. But they don't even nerf the fucking Dolch, really. Removing the custom ammo was the least of everyone's worries. They're like, oh, thank God it's kind of balanced again. Now we have to deal with it in a different way with other weapons, like them adding the Krag silenced. What the hell were you thinking with that gun? Cool.
Is there a
and fun to
lapel
use.
silenced?
No, of course not.
That's funny. They add a Krag, which is arguably almost as good as the lapel, and
Better.
I would
Yeah, I
say
would say
better.
arguably.
It's got better bullet velocity.
true,
And
but
it's
like
faster reload.
something about those sights on the lapel really make it so you can do that. But the Krag is a newer weapon, so
The
have
Crag
more of my
reload.
experience with
The
Lebel.
reload, no fucking bullet grubber required. It is meta. It competes with the Mosin right now.
True. Yeah, I guess
Like by a
I'm for it.
lot.
What were you gonna say, Rat?
Oh, I was just agreeing that like it's arguably better than the Mosin.
It's really solid. It's got such a fast fire rate with Iron Eye. God
And
damn.
and they upped the ammo pool on it.
And
Few
now it's
few
got a
updates ago.
silence,
Yeah.
but a Lebel
Yep.
doesn't have a silence, so you know.
Berthy is so fucking underrated too. Please take that
Berthy's
gun more
good.
often.
Yeah.
Berthier is amazing.
Sparks pistol silenced. Maynard at getting a fucking silencer. It's not
Anybody
the
who
worst
says
thing in
that
the world.
Anybody who says that the fucking Berthy isn't amazing, like they're lying to you. Like what other gun has 3 rounds in a mag and can split their ammo? It's so good.
It is arguably one of the best long ammos. I you know, I also wasn't that much of a believer in the Sparks pistol, but holy shit, that new reload that they gave it like 3.4 seconds instead of 5. That thing is crazy now, especially now that it has a silencer. God damn.
Yeah, I was like, whoa, why are they adding that? But then I realized, it's really not going to change anything. There's already a silent spark in the game. Like,
And
So-
how many people actually take the Sparks pistol? Let's be honest here.
Me
A lot
now.
of people.
Yeah.
Yeah, now.
I took
used
it
to love
before.
it. I used to
Yeah.
love it.
I took it before, but I took it in more niche situations where I had like more follow up because
I'd
it
agree.
hits for 149. It thing is freaking dirty.
right.
Well, and I want to get a little bit more into that fast fingers trait that we brought up because I want to know your
So
guys' thoughts
good.
on it.
Oh, I love it so much.
I think it was very deserved to be added into the game.
I was a little worried before the event, but like since it makes the sparks funner, giving the sparks more ammo was nice.
That
Yeah.
trait makes my dick rock hard.
I mean, I'm always
Wow.
skeptical of stuff that makes the speed go a little faster than I'd like, but it's at least realistic and there's real life examples. And of course, with the semi-auto weapons, they're real life examples too, but there's a reason everybody hates seeing a new one in the game because it's always going to be the thing that trumps everything else.
It's because that like raises it lowers the TTK of the game. So
Well,
like
God-
it's faster to get a kill,
The
and
talk
like
to
we're
you
not
later.
playing Yeehaw Call of Duty.
Well, and my boy,
We
the
kinda
fucking
are.
my boy, the Nagant silenced pistol got a price nerf so fucking low, and you still don't see the son of a bitch. It used to be meta, man. That's crazy.
True.
Because silence used to be such a novelty. Now we're just giving it to everything.
Yeah, it's like
This-
what Richard said several episodes ago. It's like, oh, well, we don't have this gun in a silenced version yet, so that's the next gun we're adding. Oh, we don't have
Lebel
this gun
silenced. I'm
with
telling you.
a extended mag yet. We're gonna add that. Like they're just filling in the blanks at this point.
Yeah.
But that's what was so cool about the Shredder. Not to get back on that. It's just it was unique. Different.
Right. And
It reminds me of that question that they asked at like during that survey that was like, would you like to see more unique weapons like the bomb
Oh, yeah.
lance? And we were all pissed because they just gave us a shorty bomb lance,
Without
Yeah.
the
and then
blade.
they come out with the shredder, and the shredder's fucking awesome.
well, it just feels like a crossbow on steroids. It doesn't really feel different per se, but it's different enough that I'm enjoying myself and I
Yes.
like killing the NPCs with it, but at the
Yes.
same time, right
can't
now in
even say-
PvP,
Ooh.
We can't even say crossbow on steroids anymore because the Chukonu exists.
well, except that thing is kind of niche with its little fan club, and they always take explosive bolts.
Especially
They finally,
since it's so far down in the battle pass too.
well, they finally give incendiary bolts or like arrows, if you will, to something that nobody's gonna fucking use it on. God damn it, dude! I never seen incendiary Chonoku. It's fucking sad.
Guess
And I
we'll
don't
see in
s-
the future.
Yeah, if anybody
Just
cares,
After
because
the
of that, I'm
event,
gonna use
yeah.
the fuck out of it.
I'd
Go
rather use
for it.
explosive. I got killed by that thing like 3 times in a match. I was like, Jesus Christ, guys, make the rain stop.
well, and I said it in the episode with Tetsuo, but my God, they got rid of Centennial Dum Dum, and I'm so fucking happy. God, I'm so glad to see a lot of Dum Dum be scarce, man. The conversion one was really fucking weird, and I felt undeserved. But
That was one of
alas,
the only guns that I think deserved to still have it.
I agree. Taking it away from the officer. Why the fuck did the officer share everything with the regular Nagant in the first place? I thought that was so weird. I get that they're the same
originally
identical
the officer
gun.
was in the unlock tree for the Nagant.
Was it?
Yeah, originally it was in that unlock tree.
Huh. I'd have to look back. But
That
you
doesn't
unlocked
sound
officer
right.
after
that
the
doesn't
Nagant?
sound right. But
Yeah,
possible.
you unlock the officer like after I think the silenced Nagant.
well,
been
okay.
very
No,
early
not
on, if
unlocked.
anything.
No,
I
the
don't know.
officer was level locked. You unlocked
Yeah.
it at like level 50 something.
Well, guess
What?
what, guys? We've got a Hunt of the Past episode that we're working on in the background, and we're really excited to pull that. So we're going to put the information on that episode and worry about it later.
We're gonna
Yeah.
call that the times they are a changing.
Yes.
We're not, but
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, back in our
Maybe,
days,
maybe.
you're gonna hear all about it because we're old players. But oh my God,
Ganon.
one of the more
only play as
questionable.
Pappy.
One of the more questionable changes.
No.
I always wanted this fucking equipment to be viable, but making the throwing knives have 8 instead of 6 and throw so goddamn fast and have a damage increase. Bosses do not last with throwing knife people, and especially since we're about to get into it here in just a second, the Blade Mancer traits. The traits are fucking crazy. God damn it.
I just thought about it, but like I know that I've watched a few people challenge themselves to get as many pull-out kills as possible with the bow. Does that work? Like you just Blade Mancer the fucking arrow out of their chest?
Yeah. Did you
Holy
not see?
Fuck.
Yeah, I
why
think
it's
that's
so
the
good.
issue. Yeah.
Yeah, Sway on our Discord. I mean, feel free to join if you want, guys. He posted a clip where he literally did just that and got a Blade Mancer kill with it.
Yeah.
And not only that, I believe Rexnor, I was hearing from some buddies of mine, did a video where he literally did nothing but Blade Mancer bow arrows, and I think he got a shitload of kills. So it's
Probably.
way too good. They need to get rid of the damage, especially since it's instant and it's the full pull-out damage. I don't know.
Half the
He
damage.
said pull out.
Well, and then the trait, the Monster Crush or Shadow Crush, or
Yeah, Shadow Crush.
I'm all for them implementing stuff into the dark side, but to make PvE even more trivial, what are we doing, guys?
So, something I want to kind of elaborate on that. There's a couple things, I guess. So Shadow Crush is like kind of nifty for what it is, being like, oh, look at me, I'm so powerful. But the problem with it is that unlike Shadow Leap, there is no repercussions for using it.
Bingo.
It would make more sense if it drained your health a little bit to do so.
Yeah, it probably should. That being said, it does feel powerful and fun, like an event thing. Like fun to just like, I'm aiming my hand at a monster and then they're dead. It damages bosses like crazy and meatheads as well. It's insane.
Does it really?
It does. Two
It really-
Shadow Crushes from two different
The more
people
you know.
will kill a meathead entirely.
Yep.
I didn't even think to try it on a boss.
It does about a quarter of their health.
It does
Holy
a decent
shit.
amount. Yep. And
Yeah.
the other trait, which is I think very not underwhelmed. What's the word?
Underutilized.
I don't think it's underutilized.
Underutilized.
Is that Poltergeist? I have scared my teammates so often. It is the funniest thing ever. They'd be like, ooh, spooky! The door's opening.
Or
Well, I
penguin.
mean, playing with you, that's something to actually be scared of.
Yep, because I literally would like look at it was Bard and Penguin that I first tried it out with. I'll look at them and I'll see that there's a door or a window next to them, and I'll open the door or split the shutters, and they'll be like, "Jesus Christ, I think there's someone in this house." And I'm like, or it was me. They're like, God damn it.
Maybe, just maybe I'm an asshole.
And then you get killed by a sniper.
No, I usually do it when
Not
we're
anymore.
not in a fight.
Now with the
Yeah,
bullets,
nobody
they
uses
can't-
snipers anymore.
They do. They just
Hip
they
fire
close the gap a lot more. They just hide in bushes.
Yeah,
Yeah, I was gonna say.
they've adapted somehow.
A little
Somehow
bit at
the
least.
snipers returned.
I can't seem to pull up the poll and questions. My tab won't open, so that's unfortunate. Rat, are you able to do it?
Let me see. I will do my best, sir.
Okay, while you're doing that, I also want to talk about how there's a cool amount of variations. I mean, the 1865 carbine getting an aperture was super cool. I mean,
I think that was
that's what I
deserved.
want. I want more apertures on certain guns because a lot of people don't use them. Man, I fucking do, and especially on
They're
those guns.
so much better than the sniper scopes. I'm sorry.
Well, and
That's
fun
what I-
Maynard
fact.
aperture when?
Oh God. Well,
Oh,
no.
God.
Maynard needs to never take off that scope. That's why I like that gun.
It's
Is
unique.
it's stuck with it, and it's
Mhm.
deal with it or don't play it at all. I like that.
Same with the nitro. Deal with that fucking weird ass sight. Except, nerf it down to 45 because, that's what an elephant gun does. But,
Well, fun
whatever.
fact, since you mentioned the nitro, a lot of people have the the Mandela effect, that they thought it had iron sights at one point. It did not. It was just zoomed out more, and it was an aperture sight that you looked at from further back. People have found
Mm.
footage. It was never iron sights.
Okay,
Well,
so
that's good.
do you want me to do the most recent poll or the one right before that first?
Right before, because I did forget that one. Because
Okay.
recent poll was a little inactive. I understand. Go ahead.
Okay, so the one with Tetsuo says, "How do you feel about the new clown and circus theme for Hunt?" We got 4 votes for love it, 1 vote for neutral. Fuck the rest of the options.
Yep.
Hell yeah.
And then, did anybody comment on that one? I believe Kit did.
I'm looking for them.
It's best game.
Goddamn
Best game.
pop-ups, holy.
Well, lovely.
Gotta have
Okay,
that.
the one with Tetsuo.
protection.
Martin said, "Great episode once again. On to the Battle Pass comments. I only bought the base pass and played almost daily. I only just managed to get the final charm in the last day or 2 of the event."
Crazy. Yeah, they really amped up the amount of points that people need.
Yeah. In a detrimental way, I think.
Not a fan. Yeah, not a fan. And then
Not a
the other
fan.
poll, because that episode was a little bit controversial because that's what we recorded with Roy and Hazmat, and they had a lot to say because they're old fans of the game, but they're not a big fan of the new changes. And so
It was a very critical episode. It wasn't meant to be super, negative. We knew that there was an event coming along, but we can understand how it can feel a little bit, a lot.
Right. and
Yeah,
then
I
you give
figured that it was a good thing for us to air out our concerns before
Yeah,
the
air
event
it
actually
out.
dropped.
Yep. And then
I
get
should've-
rid of it. But
I should have dropped it around the time we actually recorded it because it was a little too soon right before the event when people were excited to play it. So,
True.
and then you give the cunt Roy, that damn Brit, the mic, and he'll go on for 8 minutes straight. I love you, Roy.
Don't worry, Roy.
It
I
has
still
some
love you.
fair. Has some fair points and that sort of stuff. And if I remember right, he actually popped in and gave this new event a chance.
He did.
So good on him.
And he was in one of my matches and he never came and fought me. Fuck you, Roy.
Lord.
All right, the other poll though.
The other poll was, "How
Well,
are your overall feeling with Hunt?" It's perfect. It has 0 votes. It's mostly good, has 1 vote, and imperfect but fun also has 1 vote.
That's about where my feelings are because I had imperfect but fun and imperfect needs change. That's kind of where I am, is imperfect needs change. Not because I don't believe that Hunt is not fun, but there are some bugs that really get on my nerves and will make me want to turn off the game. Otherwise, especially with stuff like this event, it is changing my opinion to be more positive. It really
At
is.
least with the fun, you know.
Yeah.
But like those trade windows, man, they are so bad.
Impossibly bad.
And-
Go ahead.
I
Oh,
was
yeah.
gonna say, and as far as Roy being too much of a coward to come fight you, like Brits aren't known for winning against Americans, so
Oh my
I
god.
mean, technically, they're just like, God, fuck off, you little fly.
Yeah, they supposedly reduced the trade window from 800 milliseconds to 75, I believe is what people were saying. Not only am I not seeing a difference, it feels like things are worse. I don't know how they managed. I don't know how they managed it. And trades are still there. They're still there.
I have caught 2 clips of me literally swiping my bomb lance at someone, and they're like shooting me with a shotgun. I'm dead. My bomb lance literally disappears mid-swing. And I'm like, what the hell is going on?
Well,
I thought like bullets and stuff didn't disappear, so.
Well, I've literally shot my gun and the round is spent, which tells me that my round didn't disappear, and I'm aiming right at them.
Uh-huh.
And it still spends the bullet. So I don't know what the hell is going on.
And that's why I'm saying clips. I have clips of these things, guys.
Well, not only that, the trades are still just as abundant. I've even had it where I've shot people in the head, and a second later the bullet hits me. And this is like close range. So obviously something's fucky about this new event. But then again, I also am frequently playing on East, which is not my home server. So
yeah, so that sounds like a you pro. No, I'm just kidding.
King abuser.
Yeah,
oh, absolutely. Me and my 80 ping on East, you know.
Hey, that's
80?
still
I get
5
like
more than the
133.
trade window. You could get a ping advantage.
Oh God,
Yeah,
not
speaking
even
of
close.
that,
You're only on 80 ping on East. I'm at like 133 usually, like around
That's
only
130.
insane.
like 90 something.
Jeez.
Alright,
Good
guys,
hell.
let's stop blaming ping.
Okay.
I'll blame
But-
everything I can to make it seem like I'm a better player than I actually am.
Just quit the game, for fuck's sake.
Fuck no.
I do gotta.
It's the best
I love
game.
this game too much.
It's
I
best
love this
game.
game
Best
too
game,
much. to
best
quit.
game. Best
Well-
quote from Post Malone, best game. It's
I
best
gotta
game.
fuck with
Our
the
Lord and Savior
guys
Post Malone.
because
I
they
called him that.
clearly, with some of these skins, you literally made Harley Quinn. You literally made Harley Quinn as one of
Oh,
the
yeah.
fucking jesters.
And they gave her the baseball
Not only
bat.
that, they gave her the baseball bat, which is what she's known for having in Suicide Squad. And they
Hey, don't
put
Mhm.
God
don't
damn
bitch
it,
about
I'm
Clown
here with
Mommy.
the Suicide Squad.
clown mommy my ass. She's all teeth, no
Well,
fucking lips.
I was gonna
funny
say,
is, like,
I
she would be
disappoint
cute.
the fuck out of her.
oh my
Uh,
God. What's funny about the bios as well is that they literally said she's smart and funny. And I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with you guys? That is a
Funny
horrible
looking.
bio.
Hey, Fifield is just a really big fan of Harley Quinn, okay?
I mean, a lot of people are. She's a catch, I guess. So
Sure, but they have to blatantly rip her off so fucking like
Seriously.
obviously. It
I
really
wonder-
just stands out.
I actually wonder if they're experimenting. They're like, we know Harley Quinn's a very
Maybe
very
we get
popular-
a Batman
Lucy's like, I got
crossover.
my
Yeah.
eyes on you.
yeah.
Well, they want what's an aesthetically pleasing skin. I get it, and I also like Chum and Winky. I mean, the names are fucking stupid, but god damn it, I agree with Psycho Ghost. It's gonna be really weird when the event's over and there's just clowns running around. But
It's weird.
I
that we
still
got
like-
Uncanny Malone running around.
well, we already got people with pumpkins on their fucking heads. At this point, it blends
I don't
right
know.
in.
Post Malone is just something else, man. His dead stare.
At least he looks like a cowboy.
The next event
Yeah.
is just gonna be.
I think he looks great,
fucking
actually.
Batman
He
Arkham
looks
Western.
fine.
Yeah,
If
just
you dare try to be Batman in this, I will fucking quit.
Wait,
this
we
game
already have
immediately.
fucking Bayou Batman. Don't complain.
We do.
I
That's
will
actually
complain.
true.
I like Batman a lot, so I will complain.
Yeah, but Bayou Batman's already in the
I
game.
do not want.
Iron Bark is in the game, and
Yeah.
so we've already got
I'll
Bayou
stick
Batman.
to Batman and Fortnite. You know.
Fortnite.
Fortnite.
When this becomes Hunt Night,
Anyways.
I don't want to hear you complaining about Bayou Batman.
I will complain as much as I want. I am the king of complaints.
I at least will
Let's go.
say, with the circus tent, I love that it never is just one place on the map all the
Yep.
time. I'm
Yeah.
so glad
Is
it has
what
multiple places.
I was saying, Crytek.
Yeah, and I actually also, as much as I fucking hate stepping on them, the brambles need to be in the world. That is such a good touch, and if that injury noise, it gives people so much more incentive to avoid the sticks.
Yeah.
And then
It'll
if
stop
something
bush
steps
flies.
Exactly, well, in a sense,
I'm in the bush.
well, real quick, because if something steps on it, it will be a big distinction between a grunt stepping on a stick and a player, because they'll make separate noises. Because one of my biggest pet peeves is when a grunt steps on a stick and I'm paranoid for 30 seconds. Now
yeah.
with the
You're only paranoid
brambles,
for 30 seconds.
but now with the brambles, it would be much more obvious, because if it was a player, they'd make a noise, and if it was a grunt, they'd make like that. You know? Yeah, I love those things. Add them to the world, please.
Agreed.
But the
Let's make
circus
this
tent. Oh, go ahead.
I was just gonna say, let's make this world more varied.
Yeah, well, and the circus tent itself, I don't know about you boys. I fucking hate fighting there. I hate it.
Oh, it's terrible to fight.
Well, every
there,
time I
but
go there, I fight there, and that's why I still haven't killed that new monster yet.
Yeah,
it's
it is
visually
my favorite
just
place
fun.
to fight.
So
It's absolutely terrible. I mean, the
it's
walls are all
terrible.
literally paper thin and shoot throughable, so it's like fighting in a place where
Oh yeah,
he could.
Trust me,
literally-
I know about that
Remember
because
that
it's
headshot
really
you
placed like a
got?
wall banger game.
Yeah,
Remember that headshot you got through the tent? That was freaking awesome.
I do fucking remember that, because it was through the tent and through a booth, right in the fucking. Because I heard the guy choking on a choke pump, and I guess and shot him right in the dome. That guy probably hates me now, but that's okay. But yeah, the wall
It's
banger
okay,
gang.
Bart. He hated you before you killed him.
I know, I hate me too.
Yeah, he's
Well-
not special. We all hate him.
Fuck you.
Just kidding.
We just tolerate him when he's not in the basement.
Nice.
Well, when the fights take place there, oh my god, it is such a fucking mess. There's so
It's a
many weird
nightmare.
places to hide. If the bear's alive, I fucking hate that stupid thing. It's so evil.
It's like a Shrek roar, you know?
Well, you step on a bramble and you got a bear up your ass for the next 10 seconds.
And he will
Also,
leave the
whoever
tent.
decided
Like, he
the
will
bear
chase
traps
you.
need to be all over the circus, fuck that guy.
Yeah, I agree to that.
I think we should all just sign a petition to have them punched in the dick at least once daily.
Nice.
Twice.
I don't think that can
Thrice.
happen. But, you know.
I will say though, with the traits, but I'm not sure why we got so off fucking topic with those. But with the one that we didn't really talk about, Poltergeist, that was probably the only one I thought was A, balanced. Well, you talked about it a
Yeah.
little bit, Richard. And
Mhm.
B, that's the only one of the event that I would be like, that's an acceptable one to keep, because if it
Yeah.
takes
Right.
up a trait slot,
Mhm.
it's only good for like opening those damn windows that everybody leaves closed. Like that is a good solution to combat camping. It really is, and it can't open crank doors. Nothing crazy. You know, I like
Yeah.
this change. I like this.
Agree.
It does take away a little bit of usefulness from explosive ammo, but nobody fucking takes it on PC anyway. So what's the point?
Yeah.
At
Yeah,
least
because they can aim.
well, okay. You know, there are some. Hang on. There are some great console players out there. Let's not forget.
No,
them.
absolutely. I'm just being a dick. So
I've domed you dickheads with controller a lot, so
No,
shut
fuck
the
you, Kit.
Kit.
In particular. Wow, just the call out. No, but
Yeah,
with
I'm still waiting for that rematch, man.
I, they,
Rematch. I don't need
So-
to rematch you. I'm better than you.
so they also
No,
they
I'm talking
also
about Kit. I know
They-
you're
Oh.
better than me.
Yeah, Kit, fuck you. Again. I'm gonna
They
call you
also-
out again.
God damn it, boys. The team chat is now finally added, And not only
Sure,
that,
there's so much stuff in this update.
people have been fucked over trying to talk to enemy hunters because now they're talking to their whole team instead. I literally
Everyone's got
watched
hearing aids, and they're like, "What? What?"
Well, no, because like even
Hey!
in Hazmat's recent video when he's trying to talk shit, he was talking to his teammates only and didn't realize it the whole recording.
Button.
Yeah, it's a different button. It's G instead of Alt. Like Alt was the normal button before. But they
Wait, I
also
thought Alt was the button to talk to your teams only.
it it is now, but it didn't
Okay.
used to be. That used to be the Alt chat.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
But now it's G, which is my inspect button, and it annoys the fuck out of me seeing that little thing pop up every now.
Imagine not changing your inspect key to I.
Fuck that! I don't want to stretch my pinky that far. Fucking.
I just use one of my mouse buttons that like I don't use. So.
But
I really
They-
should do that. I've got 16 mouse buttons on the side of this motherfucker.
You really should.
they also remapped a whole shitload of stuff. Like the beetles don't explode with the mouse button anymore, but F. What the fuck? If you're gonna fucking change your game, don't fuck with my muscle memory. Stop it.
I mean,
Yeah.
last I remember, the Beatles only exploded when it came to Yoko Ono.
Oh my god. Well, no, because they used to be the mouse button and now they changed it to F, and I've literally accidentally exited the Beetle trying to fucking figure out what the fuck is going on. They screwed with so much shit, and if I wasn't already bad at this game, I'm worse now. They're trolling
He says,
everyone.
Sitting at 6-star.
Oh, shut up. But the point is, there's so many weird changes that they make, and they warn nobody. There's no, like, in the patch notes, they don't even say, oh, it's remapped to this button, by the way. I have no
That's
idea
my
about.
biggest issue with the updates is half of them are in the patch notes and half of them are not. It's like, surprise.
Like when the bullet penetration was nerfed on damage, and everybody's like, wait, why does my gun not hit as hard?
Yup.
I mean, I'm still waiting for one of the patch notes to just say, hey, fuck you, players.
Amen. Real quick, Richard, what topic did you bring?
All right. You guys ready?
Ready.
As usual.
I absolutely
Alrighty.
am.
I've
I don't
never
think
been
you're
more
ready.
ready for anything in my life.
Okay. All right. When Krampus and Santa come to town, all the naughty children from the bayou and the high mountains of Colorado, 9 beetles storm the compound to spread cheer, cuteness, and misery. Now these specific infiltrators are the elite soldiers of Saint Nick and the Devil of Christmas, named to cause misery, corruption, and joy to the children. What would you guys name these reindeer of the bayou?
These 3 reindeer?
There's 9 of them.
Oh,
I
9.
think
Nine?
biblically those reindeer were named death, pestilence, war.
Oh my god. Well,
But
let's see.
it depends on if they are like poison beetles or if they're choke beetles or
They're the
Fanner-
9 elite. Of
Fanner-
Krampus and Santa.
Fanner, lever, extractor,
camper.
camper.
Extractor.
Bush.
Bush.
And Post Malone.
Oh my god.
Bush.
Me with your nose so bright.
Supposed to be with their nose, so bright.
Hell
So
yeah.
he's the lead
Won't
reindeer.
you burn
Yep.
this town tonight?
Oh yeah, Instaburner.
Instaburner. Voiper, maybe.
White beetle, yeah.
Yeah.
Void
Voiper.
beetle.
Shit talk.
God.
Taxi
Trapper.
driver.
Fortune teller.
Choke me, daddy.
I don't even know how many we have left. Basically, all the
We've got
toxic shit.
9.
Hung. Oh, do
I
we?
was gonna say, I'm
Yeah,
pretty sure we
that's
said
hilarious.
more than 9.
That's hilarious. That's all I was asking for.
Yeah, that. It'd be very.
Server
Well,
destroyer.
oh, jeez. Well, I
Destroyer? What?
See, that's why it's kind of funny that Rat started with like evil fucking shit. I was like, that's what I want to name the reindeer. All the evil
Hell
shit.
yeah.
Hunt.
Hell yeah, dude.
Okay. Who's got next subject? Tyler.
Okay. I'm actually surprised Richard was gonna say, what did we want to name the reindeers? I was gonna say, what are we gonna name each of the heads on the bear?
Oh shit!
So
Well, they
it was
Yogi and
like
Boo Boo.
oh, they do
Yogi
have
and Boo Boo.
names. Damn it.
Yogi and Boo Boo.
No, I
Well,
think
they
we
have
got-
names. They're like Milo and something else. I forget the other name.
That makes me upset. Now I don't have a topic. Oh, screw me.
No, but if
First I get pooped on
No,
by
I like
Richard,
it.
and
I
then
like it.
secondly, they already have names. Like
Jay and Silent Bob.
I legitimately
Yes.
had no idea that they actually had names. So
What
I've
about
just
teeth
called
and
them
no
Yogi and
teeth?
Boo Boo since fucking the event started.
I do like Yogi and Boo Boo. That's
Shrek
funny.
and Donkey.
yeah, I do like that. Shrek and Donkey.
No, what the fuck?
Oh man.
All right, Rat. What do you got?
Fuck, I can't even think of it right now.
Oh hell.
He's still thinking of the names, or
Unreal. I will say, while he's getting his bearings straight,
Yeah.
I legitimately have loved this event. It's been a breath of fresh
I
air.
agree.
The only thing I
Yeah.
could possibly say that I actually genuinely am super negative about is them making the battle pass changes. I mean, I kind of like that they're trying to engage more people by getting like a 200 per day award, twice on the Dark Tribute. But not everybody has time for that, and you're just ostracizing more people and forcing them to pay the premium to get up there to level 54 now, not just 50. God damn.
Now that the tears have stopped streaming down my face from laughter, my topic was: we've seen the circus, we've seen Post Malone. What is the next big thing coming to the Bayou, and who is the celebrity bringing it with them?
9.
Oh god, please no more celebrities.
I was just
Please,
gonna
no, I
say,
agree.
I was just gonna say they can go with their original route. When we were discussing kind of with what Hazmat said, their original part of the story was they could just do the Civil War, but there's no way they would ever do that, because it's racially charged and
War.
stuff. So yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
It's just lets get bigger and bigger. So
It's the reason we can't have Confederate hunters in this game with just
Yeah.
red shirts, because people get too crazy about shit like that.
I mean, I understand. They're also making sure they're protecting themselves as a company. They don't want to
Yeah.
even deal with that flack. So I get it.
Well, it's just like the freaking the Mountie and the pajama Red Union or whatever is like, I just kind of want more color more than anything.
I guess I could see that.
Yeah, can we have like
The
one,
Fortnite Battle Pass?
maybe
Oh, sorry.
two? No, we already technically have that.
Yeah.
You
Can we
wish.
just have like one or maybe two masked hunters that aren't wearing all black?
Yeah,
Give
please.
me a dude running around in a fucking teddy bear suit.
Oh,
Dude,
no,
that would be so cool though. Like legit.
no.
He'd be
Stop.
called like Fluffy or something. Like
Well,
he's got
if
like
we're gonna
cotton sticking out of his neck and stuff. Like,
What I would say is that we need to make the base game where it needs to be, cut out
Before
the
we-
middleman,
yeah,
and
before
then
we
mess with the new stuff. Base game needs to be the same. Stop messing with it. Levering
Having s-
doesn't need to go up and down, around the corner, to the whatever.
Having said that, this event is freaking awesome.
It really
We're
is.
having a blast.
Yeah.
But
I'm glad
all of the stuff
thoroughly-
that I'm hearing from Richard is, can we please just get a Project Health for Hunt Showdown?
Yeah, that would actually
That's
be
what
nice.
they promised. So
Yeah.
give
Well,
it.
hot take, because a lot of people already disagree with me. The change to levering getting a higher count, like a point count, absolutely. It was already so good. What are you people complaining about? Fanning is worse, and it's like 8 points. It
Yeah,
deserves to have
exactly.
the more.
Put it where it needs to be and stick with it, and then add a trait that doesn't make it broken.
And if we can have traits, since it used to take blood bonds, so most people would just take the traits they had and run with it. where we can actually really utilize a hunter now and put the traits we want, get rid of the garbage traits that it comes with and get points back for it. They should be a higher cost, so it's harder to get a more strong hunter. So it feels more earned and people have less like blowback to whenever they enter a lobby and they're not running into a guy who's already got every goddamn trait he needs within 3 games.
Right.
That stuff like that would really add to the quality of life, especially if we're going to start balancing some of these ridiculous guns.
Also, let me retire at 25 again. That was
Please, for the love of God.
I don't need your the rookie thing. If I retire at 25, I don't get the tier 2, whatever. But I deserve to retire.
I agree.
Amen. Yeah.
Stop making this where we get to retire when we're 90 years old.
Yeah.
Until you're 90.
All right, boys. I want to thank the legendary hunters, unless you guys have something else that you want to bring up right quick. Thank all of the legendary hunter or the honorary hunters. Sorry, John Cat, I would never do that to you.
You guys are legends in our book.
Yeah, I was gonna say now they're legendary. So.
Oh, they are legends. Just they have their own podcast, post an episode, and Kit, you too.
Please,
Kit, Brendan.
God.
All right, boys. All you honorary hunters, a cunning rogue, Big Monkey CNC, Call Me Roy, Dr. Soda, Drake, Element, Glonky Pete, Gumbo John, Hans, Hazmat, Jay Tizzle, Kit, Chris, Kooky Saki, Mama Bear Streams, Mimic, Ray, and Penguin. And our fellow podcasts. We can't forget you guys. Unless we start to forget you guys for not posting an episode. Waiting for other players. John Cat and Harrison. Another episode, please. And 5 minutes to extract. Kit and Brendan. Another episode, please. But we want to thank all of you for listening to this episode. And as always,
stay hunting.
Another episode, please.
Stay hunting, everyone.